guys, today I'm going to be showing you my YouTube book collection. I thought I'd do this because I've got quite a few YouTube books, and I think it's probably best that I show you which ones I've got and what I like about them. I do have quite a few, so be prepared for a long video and a chatty one. So if you're into chatty videos, then stick around. But we're going to get straight into this. Now I know I did a poll where I said either like a pointless book challenge video or what else did I say? And then I said like comment down below your suggestions. I kind of felt like I wanted to do a YouTube book collection anyway, so I think I'm just going to show you my YouTube book collection, and yeah, we'll get straight into it. So I've got my pile of books in the corner here, and I'm just going to show you each one by one, and we'll get started. I know that didn't make sense. Anyway, so the first two, they're both actually together because they're by the same person, called Alfie Days. So these are his two pointless books, 1 and 2, and I've not really done much in them yet because I've kind of like just collected them. They're like collector items to me. But when I got this one, I was really fascinated as to what kind of challenges were in the book. And in this one, it's quite like, there's lots of videos, lots of weird things in there. So you can do dot to dot, draw your own time machine, remember to drink lots of water today, stay hydrated, stuff like that. There's lots of different challenges on here. And that challenge is funny, where you just have to like keep on writing a little story as you go. Word search, take when you see a man with a beard, a lady with red hair, someone wearing a cast, a child with a dummy, a yellow car, someone taking a selfie, and a postman. Lots of random things in here, and I loved like this book, and I have done a few things there, but it's good either way. When this one came out, I quickly grabbed it off the shelf. It was actually the last one in the shops at the time when I got it. But when I got this book and I looked through it, I realised there was more more things in here. And he's kind of like thought from his last one, he thought that Alfie, I think, probably thought that there wasn't much to his last book, and he thought, I need to make another one. And I also love the front cover of his new book, of this new one. Not exactly new for very long because he's bringing out another one, but it's really good how both books come with an app, and you can do challenges. You can see challenges of the book, of what Alfie's done in the book already. You can kind of get ideas of how you can do it. But I just really love it, and of course I like how he's put the front. This, like, this book belongs to, and then put your name there, signed by Alfie. Unfortunately, I haven't met Alfie yet, but if I do, I will probably take these books along with me. But they're really good, and I just love how they kind of like wreck my journal, which is kind of what it's like. Now, two more books by the same author, who has actually reached 10 million. As you're watching this now, today is the day that Zoe has hit 10 million subscribers. So Zoe, if you're watching, I know you probably aren't, but congratulations on 10 million subscribers. We're all very proud of you. I have got her two books, Girl Online 1 and Girl Online on Tour. With this book, I really enjoyed it. It took me 3 months to read this book, but there's something with reading a book, sometimes you want to make sure you're reading, like you're actually paying attention to this book, and I really did love it, and it was nice to imagine it in my head. I like how she went to New York. I like how she met Noah. I think everybody knows the story, but if you haven't read both our books yet, I'm not going to say anything. But I loved reading it, and I was sad that once I finished it, there wasn't another book to read at the time. But I really did love reading this book, and it was amazing. And then once she brought out the new book, Girl Online on Tour, I was immediately excited when she said she was bringing out another book. And I actually think that this book, even though this one's really good, it's kind of like Alfie, he's improved on his new book, and I think Zoe has I think both of them are good either way. I like them both, but with this one I like this one because of the cover as well, and it's really nice. And this book, because I'm doing my GCSEs and stuff, I just thought it related really well to me, and like it's about like GCSE, she's doing her like exams, she's just about to finish them, she goes on tour and she has anxieties and stuff and stress and she worries a bit, and I really enjoyed reading it, and I was so hooked that I actually finished it within a week. So that improves that improves how long it took me to read this one. But I enjoyed them both, and if you haven't read the book and you haven't bought it yet, go on and buy it. It's really good. And actually, I've actually got it signed as well. I actually got it signed because I didn't meet Zoe, but I pre-ordered the signed edition. Next one we've got is Fleurdeforce. I actually met her in the shopping centre, and I was dead excited to see her. She was really, really nice. I only got a photo with her. I didn't talk to her for very long. I didn't even say anything. I was like, I love your videos, but I don't think she heard me. I should have spoke louder. So this is her. She signed my book. This is actually the original copy, but she signed my book. So when it was really nice that she had me, I feel like that day's gone and it's over and done with, and I just like think I want to go back. But she is bringing out another one, is she? I think she said she's bringing out another one. So if she is, I'm gonna assign that one and then kind of say I love your videos and talk to her a bit more. So we never know. And also I've read most of it and it's really, really good. And I love how her pages are kind of like little writing on each, so you're not really reading a full paragraph. And I like how she's made it like it's not a book where it's a guide of how to do things, and it's not like it's not, should we say, it's not like a book that you have to like, it's really restricted. It's more tips, not like, well, it's quite hard to say, but her book's really good, and I like how it goes with her YouTube channel like background and stuff. And I like how she's got like some pictures down here and on the back of her and Mike and Piglet in the corner there, which is really nice. I love Piglet. I wish I could like have a dog like that, but I've got a cat, so it's not gonna work. The next one is Hello Alive by Marcus Butler, and I'm gonna put it on this side. I think it's best to put the books on this side. I think Marcus Butler is a really nice person, and his book is basically all about a healthy lifestyle. Now, I haven't read most of the YouTuber books, but basically I buy them because I want a collection, and then in the future they might be like worth something, but I just want like a collection of all the YouTuber books, because you know, who doesn't want to make a YouTube book collection? So I just love his book. It's really good, and I've read a few little bits, and it helps with like exercising. So if you eat too much and you want to be healthy, this is the place to go. I really do like how like the like how his book is, and how he's got his smiley face. Now, I've actually got two of the same book. One that I bought on my own, that I bought from the shops, and then one that I got from the book signing. Would you believe it? No, I actually met Joe Sugg. So here are the two books of Username Evie. So there's one, and there's the other. This is the collector's one, and this is the normal one. But we'll just show one of them because it's this same one anyway. I actually met Joe Sugg at one of his book signings, and it was really nice to see him. And I've actually read the book, and it's really good. And it does, I think it's really good how he's made it relate to some people's lives today, and how people are. And it's signed by him, but like he didn't sign it in front of you. Basically, it was like buy a ticket, and it includes a signed book and a chance to take a picture, I'm guessing. And it was really nice to meet him. He was really nice. I got a hug from him. I got to talk to him. He asked my name. So with this YouTuber, I actually got to talk to him a bit more, and he was really nice. And that day just went over so quickly, which is a shame. But it was nice to meet him anyway. So my book's stacked. Look, can you see that now? I've got like lots of books in the corner here. Anyway, move on. Then the next one is Tanya Burr. Love Tanya. I absolutely love this book because of the design, and on the back it looks really good. And when I picked it up, I was so hooked. I just really wanted to read it, and I like how she goes back to her childhood, and then how she kind of dips into little tips now and then. And I love how she does like a chapter of baking, and actually she's actually going to be making another book, but it's going to be baking with Tanya, I think. I don't know what it's called. Comment down below what it's called, but I really love it, and she talks about her life and stories and how to dress and stuff like that and makeup, and I absolutely love this book really a lot. YouTuber book collection growing. Next one is by the one and only Graceffa, who is in America, and I bought his book because I just felt like I want to know a bit more about some of the YouTubers. And this is about a YouTuber. He is he's gay, but to be honest, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't think, oh, I don't like gay people. I do, to be honest. Gay people and gay men are really nice, and he explains his life, and he actually shows how his life went, and like it's about his family and stuff, and his mum and his brother and his journey and stuff like that, and how he got on YouTube. It's really good, and it is sad. I mean, I haven't read it all, but from the most that I've read of it, it is quite sad, and like you can't believe that like he's been able to write something like this, and we've just never known. So if you haven't read this book, go and read it, because to be honest, the most that I've read so far is really good, and I'm sure once I get back into reading the rest, it'll be absolutely amazing. And this actually kept me going until Zoe's book came. So if you have nothing to read, please read this. It's a must. So yeah, so I think that is my YouTube book collection, and I can see that it's growing here at the side. I will put them back where they came from in a minute. But thank you for watching this video, guys, and I hope to see you with another video through the week and on next Saturday as well. See you later, and goodbye.